This video is sponsored by NordVPN. If you head on over to nordvpn.com/WhisperAudios, you can sign up to one of their plans and get a huge discount. It is risk-free as they provide a 30-day money-back guarantee. As you all know, I have been using NordVPN for many years now, and I really enjoy the service that it provides. Not only can I watch all of my favorite TV shows and movies, no matter where I am in the world, it also keeps me protected from those random weirdos on the internet who like to stalk me and try and track me down using my IP address. NordVPN helps me keep safe and protected and all my internet browsing secure. Having a reliable VPN service like NordVPN is as important now as it ever has been, as it allows people who live in countries with limited freedom of speech a secure and safe internet connection for their work or for communicating with friends and family. Having a VPN like NordVPN also unlocks any streaming services that may not be available in your country. So if you are interested in signing up to NordVPN, then head on over to nordvpn.com/WhisperAudios, where you can get a huge discount on a plan that suits you. And again, like I say, it's risk-free as they provide a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. So thank you so much for listening, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Hello there, yes, please take a seat. It's lovely to meet you, yes. My name is Dr. Hastings, and I understand that you're here for a full body dermatology assessment. Is that correct? Perfect. Now, have you had a chance to take a look at and fill in our pre-examination questionnaire? Did the receptionist give you the tablet? That's great. If you wouldn't mind me just taking a look there. Alright, so let me just go through this. So let me just have a look here. So it says here that you have a strong family history of skin cancer. Yes, you're on your mother's side. That's fine. And you've had in the past concerns about a few areas on your body, but they were benign. So you've had an assessment of those in the past year. Okay, let's see. Well, you've definitely made the right choice in coming to us to have a full body examination. Sometimes with these referrals from your GP, sometimes you not only go on a huge waiting list, but sometimes the examinations aren't as thorough as what we do them here at this clinic. Did you have any biopsies at all on those small areas of concern? You didn't? Okay. Well, in this assessment today, not only will we be assessing your entire body from your tip of your head to the tip of your toes, we'll also be taking a couple of different biopsies should the areas be an area of concern. Now don't be alarmed, biopsies aren't as scary as they sound. all it involves is me numbing the area just with a very small injection, then using a tiny, tiny little blade to just cut away a small portion of the area of concern, putting it in a tiny little tube and sending it away to our lab for analysis. And honestly, it takes less than 3 seconds to do the biopsies, and they are completely painless. And even you wouldn't even know that they'd been done. Alright, well, I do have a consent form for the biopsies, which I'll ask you to sign in just a moment. But let me just take a look at the rest of your questions here. So it says that your exposure to sunlight is minimal. And you go on holiday once every 2 to 3 years. I see. You wear sunblock daily, but only on your face, but that's fine. You tend to cover up your body with long sleeves. You don't use any tanning beds, that's fine. You don't smoke and you drink occasionally. Right. So let me just co-sign this consent, this questionnaire first of all. Today's date. So let me bring up this biopsy form for you. So if you have a read of this biopsy consent form, it basically just goes over in a little more detail exactly what I've said to you. I just need you to sign and date at the bottom that you have read and understood these terms and conditions. Would that be okay? Of course, in your own time, here you are. It's only 1 page. Just sort out my bits here. All done. That's perfect. Let me countersign this. And the date. All right. So there. So you haven't had a full body assessment. You've just had a local sort of. Yes, okay, so it's a little bit different to what you're used to. What I will do is ask you to get changed. Now, we will require you to put on a gown. Now, the gown is just the one right beside you, yes. And that just allows me to not only allow you some privacy and some decency, but it enables me to access your whole body without sort of getting you to sort of remove certain pieces of, clothing that get in the way of our examination. Now I will require you to remove all jewellery and all clothing, including underwear. But there is a little basket there that you can put all your personal effects in. Yes, and there is a changing room just behind you. It's just that door there. Yes, in your own time. I'll be waiting for you when you're ready. Lovely. Alright, so are you nice and comfortable how you are? You're not too hot, you're not too cold, you're just right. Alright, that's great. Well, if you do start to get a little bit chilly sort of halfway through, then please let me know and I'll pop the heating up a little bit for you. Alright, so how the examination works is I'm just going to take a thorough look at pretty much all of your skin. And I'm going to be using this digital microscope here. Yes, and this magnifies 1,000 times, so I can accurately see the very, very, very fine details of your skin. So if I find an area which is a cause for concern, I will circle it using just a little pen here, skin safe pen, easily washable, so don't worry. I'll mark it with a pen. Then I will just quickly take a little snapshot of it. This just is to have a record of what it looked like before, so we can keep an eye on it as we progress in terms of when you come back for repeat visits, which I highly recommend you do. This is just to see if the area gets better or worse over the course of your visits. So once I've taken a picture of it, then I will do a biopsy. Now I will leave all the biopsies till the end because it's just easier that way. First I'm going to inspect, draw and photograph, and then at the end I'll do all the biopsies as one, and this will involve me numbing the area, just using some numbing solution there. Then just taking a scalpel and taking a small sample of the area, placing it into a little sample tube, and then sending that off to the lab. And then you'll have a chance to get changed at the end. So are you ready? Wonderful. So let's start with your face. The face is normally quite a hot spot of areas of concern. This is just because we expose our face to the sun and to the elements on a daily basis. And it's quite hard to cover the going to be moving on to the shoulders and the arms now. Alright. So, on the shoulders, quite notorious for areas of concern. These are often those high points where the sun hits, where people easily burn. I can see some just very superficial sun damage here on the shoulders. Maybe it was when you were a kid and you were playing outside in the summer. It's really hot and sunny, and maybe you forgot to put your sunscreen on, but not really too much to worry about here. Just some nice freckles. So on the shoulders, there was literally just this one area here. Let me take a picture. Good. And let me draw a little circle here. And take a picture. Good. Now I'm going to be moving on to your torso area. Alright. So, most of the time this area has pretty much nothing to worry about. Not a lot of people expose their stomachs to the rays of the sun, but sometimes we can see little areas like moles or skin tags on the stomach, and these should always be treated with caution. If something doesn't look right, you must always have it checked out. So there's one big one here. How long have you had that for? I see. So it's a birth one. Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of it anyway. Good. And just mark that there. Take a picture. Now I'm moving down to your legs. So again, the legs normally don't see the light of day, especially if you live in a colder climate, and your summers can be quite unpredictable. But sometimes you can get freckles on areas of dark patches, which sometimes can be a cause for concern, but in your case, I think your legs are perfectly fine. I don't see anything that is a cause to do a biopsy today on the legs. So your legs are fine. No pictures or circles on those. Alright. Yes, you can just relax for the moment. have detected a couple of different areas in which I would like to take a couple of biopsies. Now, there was just a few on your face, on your neck, one on your shoulder, one on your stomach, and 2 on your back. So I'm going to just prepare myself for these biopsies. Shouldn't take too long. Would you like just a little break before we start doing the biopsies? Yes, that's absolutely fine. There is a water dispenser right outside the office. Please help yourself, and I'll get my equipment sorted. Alright, feeling a little bit better? Wonderful. So let's start taking some of these biopsies. I'm going to start on your face. That's just one here and one there. So let's put some disinfectant and just cleanse the areas. Just to sterilize them. Alright. So I'm just going to place a numbing solution to those areas. This will just be a tiny little pinprick. Very good. And here. Not too bad, right? Yes. So I'm going to allow that to work just for a few seconds, just so you can't feel that area anymore. And this numbing solution lasts a few hours, so that area will feel a little bit strange for a little while, but it will soon wear off and you'll be back to your normal self in no time. Right. Can you feel this? Can you feel this? Good. Alright. Let me prepare my sample container first. Right. So I'm just going to use a scalpel and just cut away the surface level of those 2 areas. I'll do this one first. Just hold still. You shouldn't feel anything. Just scrape this area here. Very good. So this was sample 1B. Just take a picture of the tube and cross-reference that with the photo so everything matches up nicely. Alright. So next is this one here. Just scrape that there. Good. Get another test tube. So that was A2. And let's take So that's the face done. Now we have 2 points on your neck. Let's just wipe these. Good. Again, a little bit of numbing in there. Sharp scratch. Alright. Just allow that to work for a few seconds. Get the tubs ready. So this will be B1 and B2. Alright, can you feel this? Can you feel this? Alright, just leave that a few more seconds. How are you feeling so far? It's not too bad, right? A lot of people are quite put off by the idea of biopsies because they think, you're gouging away a part of your skin, but in reality it's not like that. All we need is just a little cluster of the cells of the skin in order to send them away to our labs and analyze them for cancers and cell deformities and all the other things that we test for. We just need just a tiny little sample, nothing more. So let's see how that's doing now. It's numb now. Alright, good. So let's get that there. And good. Let's take a picture of that one. Wonderful. Let's be one. And let's do this one now. Did I get a pot? Didn't I? Only got one. Right, let's get that one then. Alright, so let's do this one now. That one was easy. Very good. This one's B2. B2. Wonderful. Now the area on your stomach. Let's go one of these wipes. And sterilize that area there. Good. This one I'll have to be a little bit more careful with because it's quite pronounced, so I just need to take the tiniest little scraping. I'm probably not even going to use my scalpel on this one. I'm probably just going to scrape some cells off the top because, like I say, it's quite a big one. So let's just leave it alone until we know more about it. But I'll still numb the area, just in case there's some sensitivity there. Sharp scratch. This will be C1. So you still feel that? So I'll just leave that a few little bit better. You shouldn't feel this one too much, so I'm not really going to take an awful lot from it. So I'm just gonna scrape. I don't even need that. Scrape, scrape. Good. Good. Okay. So let's see. One. Take a picture of that. Great. Alright, so that's all the biopsies done. Yes, you can relax. Are you feeling okay? Oh, okay. Yes, those areas might be just a little bit sensitive once the numbing agent wears off, but you shouldn't experience any pain or discomfort too much. But if you do, please, please, please do give us a call, and we'll have a little check of those if they are causing you any pain. So, all the biopsies are now going to fly away to our lab for analysis. They should take about 24 to 48 hours to be processed. Once the results come through, I will give you a call and discuss them over the phone. If for any reason some of the results come back positive or inconclusive, then I will schedule an appointment for you to come back in and have a little chat with me about further tests on those specific outlined areas and steps forward. So, do you have any questions or concerns at this point? Is there anything that isn't clear or you would like me to elaborate on? I see. Well, like I say, test results will come back within 2 days, and the results will be analysed by the lab team as well as myself, and we will call you as soon as anything comes up that we feel you need to come back for. But the likelihood is that everything is going to be absolutely fine. But yes, you can have a copy of your results. We can post those to you if you require. It's mostly a lot of medical mumble jumble, but if you would like me to go through all of it with you, regardless of if it comes back inconclusive or a positive result, I'm more than happy to just explain what each of the findings are and what they mean. I can understand that it's quite scary and a little bit overwhelming when these sheets of data and medical jargon come through, so I would be more than happy to explain it to you. Alright, well, we'll be in touch in the next day or two. But like I say, if you have any pain, discomfort, or have any other questions in the meantime, then please do feel free to give me a call. Alright, so it's wonderful to see you and to meet you, and I wish you a pleasant rest of your day. Take care.